wasn't having that much friends, so I mean, we got connected, and then friends. We didn't even plan to become a duo.
Wow.
I mean, just through friendship, we found ourselves going, and the connection was there, so it wasn't really difficult for us to just, I mean, get along.
That's amazing. Great. So Joshua, at what point did you say, okay, bro, we need to do this thing together?
Thank you. Good morning to your viewers. As Andrew was saying, me and Andrew did not really sit down and be like, okay, Charlie, we want to do this. The connection was there, and that's why I believe in God's will. Okay, I think me and Andrew is God's will. God really wanted us to do this. So that's why I'm not surprised we'll be here. August 22nd will be 15 years.
In the game.
Yeah, in the game. But I've known Andrew for like 20 years now. Yeah, we are more like blood right now. So we didn't really sit down. Me and Andrew. The funny thing, when we started this thing, I was a singer, he was a rapper. Yeah. All I would say is the connection was there. The connection was there from day one. So we didn't really sit there and be like, okay, Andrew, I want us to form a group. What do you think? Do you think we can? No. We found ourselves. I featured him in my song. He featured me in his song. We found ourselves one stage, and the other we found ourselves going, and it's been years. And I thank God that finally.
Yeah. Great. People would wonder, definitely you said you're more like blood, you're more like brothers now. But people would wonder, okay, what has kept these two together? Definitely there are going to be misunderstanding, difficulties to a situation where you don't really agree to him.
Yeah.
Those moments, how do you sort yourself out?
Okay, let me tell you the truth here. When we started all these, there is something I told myself that if Almighty or nature want me to do this alone, I started as single artist. Why am I here as a duo? Okay, it's very important. So I knew that I can't do it alone. I need Andrew at all costs, and he can't do it alone. He needed me from day one because he started as a single artist. Okay, so why are we here as a duo? I'm not ready to disappoint nature, disappoint God that in His own wisdom He brought us together. And when we become a duo, the world has really accepted us. Okay. As you said, indeed, of course, even twins do fight. You can see P Square. Twins do fight. We've been in so much troubles, crazy ones, from friends, from women, money-wise. We've been through hell. But there's something that Andrew always tells me, that we should picture Keche as a company that has employed me, Joshua, and Andrew. So when we are fighting, we can fight, we can have our differences, whatever, but it shouldn't affect the brand Keche. So Keche is like a company that me and Andrew is working for. So it's been time that we don't even talk for a month, but we go on stage to perform like everything is okay. Even as we hear, even if we don't talk, you never know. Okay, so the respect you can't tell me that you have problem with your producer, so it's time to come to work. You will work. Yeah, so that drive has really helped us to picture the brand so higher than me and Andrew. That anytime the brand calls for anything, we have to be there and deliver. Like there's nothing wrong, and that's the strength we need. Yeah.
Okay. So Andrew, let me come to you. We have a lot of musicians right in Ghana, and we've seen them over the years. What would you say makes Keche different as compared to the ones we know?
I think our approach to work, right, and then the respect we have for the craft, for the industry, and for the brand Keche as a whole. You understand? Over the years, you see people come in and then leave like as if they never came at all. You understand? Then a couple of years, a year, 2, 3, and they are off. But I mean, 15 years, and then we're still counting. Almost every year, by God's grace, we drop in a hit song. So you see, I don't know of others, but we have taken this as a career. It is a career. It is something that is bringing food on the table for us. So we respect it as that. I mean, talk of the industry. I mean, those who been holding us. I mean, who got our back here and there. The respect for the craft. Listen, you can never lie about it. You can never pretend about it if you stay real to the game. I mean, the respect and everything, it stays real with you as well. And then it goes. But I think we've been real with each other. And then sometimes we just have to, sacrifice what we feel is right for us, what we feel is going to make us happy. Only because we want the people and the work to go on. You understand? Sacrificing your happiness and the things that you feel like. For instance, sometimes we have a song that I know that these things, I mean, these verses, they are good for me. They are gonna be good for the people. But then maybe my colleague do not like it. You have to just argue it out. It's painful, but sometimes you need to just let it go. So as to we can just stay at peace and then, I mean, have respect for the craft and let it go. So the sacrifices is worth it. I mean, we've gone through everything, and that's why we are still here. Like I said, people see us and they're like, Keche, you are still here, and they start mentioning names and comparing those some people who came in a couple of years, 2, 3, and they're gone and they can't be found anywhere. We are still here, and then we're staying true to it. That's why the game is also staying true to us.
Interesting. Now, Josh, let's talk about branding. The name Keche, how did you come about it?
Okay, the name Keche simply means skills. In Grand 4, they say Oji Keche. Fancy also said Oli Keche. Keche means skills. We wanted a very challenging name, a name that everyone can easily mention and represent us very well. Because if you've got skills in what you're doing, it makes you stand out. Okay, so we came with different kind of names, but finally, big shouts to Castro wherever you are. Big shouts to our godfather Kewa, that's highly spiritual. They helped us to choose the name Keche. Yeah, because we're with Kewa for years before we came out and Castro was coming to the studio. So they found like these 2 guys that they are very determined, they can make it. So why don't we help them choose a name that will stand out? And indeed, people have names and along the line, we want to change it. I think Samini was Batman. Yasono. Shatta, but it was Bandana, you know. But today, when you mention Keche, it still sounds new and beautiful. So we took our time, came across so many names, more than 20, 40 names. And finally, became like Keche. And now we are Keche Global. You see how impactful the name has been. So that's how we came up.
You settled the name Keche. All right, now let's talk about some beautiful moments in your career. Definitely, and we can talk about a lot of songs you've done that was hits, and it still sounds fresh. Let's take it back a little bit. You remember when your first hit came and you were like, "Oh, Charlie, bro, we made it."
Okay, the first hit was Pressure.
Pressure, okay.
Yeah, we promoted Pressure for like a year and a half. It wasn't making waves, so we went to a show around Trade Fair.
We're out of the country, went to Liberia.
We went to Liberia, Liberia, and the song was so huge in Liberia, like so huge in Liberia, like #1 for like 6 months. It was so huge, and we came and Ghana. We thought like the song still no blow for years. We went for a show and realized how big Pressure was. So you see, I always tell people that when you're creating music here, try and choose words that even in 10 years people can still relate to it. Okay. Still people can relate to soccer. Okay. People can still relate to it. People can still Aluguntu came out February 2012. Still green. One more message diabetes, people can still relate to it. Okay, so today, No Dollar was released 201. And it's been 3 years. Sounds so new. Okay. Choose words that in the near future when people are mentioning or singing to it, you still feel like today when they play
You still have people just
still happy, you know. So we choose our words very, very carefully. We make sure that when it's about words, we don't joke with it. I can choose funny words like NLS Kudobodom, B today, you can still jam with it and play with it. So words, we don't joke with words, we take our time to choose words carefully. And I know that it helps, it comes out and it becomes great.
Okay. No, Andrew, you want to add something?
Yeah, I remember, that moment every artist want to, experience, want to make a hit song. So of course, after our first and second song, Give Me My Bell, what we featured Saturday, was doing well. It was that song, I would say a known song. They were known songs that we were performing with it. But Pressure made us experience hate for the first time. Listen, if you haven't been there before. I keep telling some of the up and coming friends that I have that listen. I pray that God gives you a hit. I mean, you don't know what it means to have a hit song. Yeah, the kind of confidence it brings to you, it boosts you. I mean, when you are going in it, like you know that this is me. I'm coming to. I mean, make a show.
Yeah.
I remember after promoting the song for a year and a half. We were thinking of even coming out with a new song because pressure was not going nowhere. But until our manager told us that we have a show in Liberia. Like, come on, the song is not even a hit here, because of Liberia. I mean, I thought it was a joke until we found ourselves in an aircraft going to Liberia. Upon arrival, they were telling us that we should wait, we shouldn't get to. They want us to take us to a different
VIP.
Yeah, people said, listen, I'm tired, I need to go and rest. He said, no, the crowd will be. I said, the crowd? What are the crowd waiting outside for? Because they don't even know us. Our songs are not even hit. Bro, until we got out there, it was like they were coming to watch football crowd, and then it was a police convoy with us to our hotel. That's how huge the song was. In fact, even their former president, Ellen Sirleaf, used it for a campaign song. I mean, it was that huge. It was like a household song.
Yeah.
We go on an interview, we come back out of the radio station, the whole place is flooded with human beings. I mean, waiting to see the Pressure Boys. So we came to Ghana and we had a show at Trade Fair, like Joshua mentioned. We thought the song wasn't still a hit in Ghana, so we made from Ring My Bell no more. We're getting out of stadium until our DJ called Udate, then played Pressure, and the crowd started singing. I'm like, yo. We came back on stage, and that was when we got to know that the song is a hit. Listen, you see, coming from home to that show, now I was living like I was working like the whole world belongs to me. Listen, knowing that your song is the biggest song right now, man, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and then it didn't stop there. It was on and on and on and on and on and on, and till date we are still making it happen.
Keche global.
You see, I mean, we believe in the Creator. You understand that He gave us a talent, and then I mean, it's like somebody gave you a machine. I mean, or maybe a phone. I give you a cell phone, and now you're finding difficulties. Who do you have to turn to? The person who gave you to just, I mean, try, and then maybe it take you through the phone. But then, if you take it elsewhere, I mean, the person can only try. So we've always gone back to Him because He gave us a talent, and so we give it to Him all the time. I mean, listen, He brought us all the way here, and we are still here. We are grateful.
That's amazing. Great. Now, let's talk about political affiliation when it comes to musicians right in Ghana. We're entering into the political, let me say, elections here, and you know how politicians do it. They need people to make commercial songs and all that. Would you say that Keche brand is open for any affiliation with political parties?
No. For now, no, because we know that they lie too much. Yeah, they lie too much, and now when you go anywhere and you start making people feel like this man will do a lot for you, vote for him. After voting for him, then the same fans will come and be like, Masa, what am I told my about you? What's happening? Okay. So with that, I'm scared. Okay. I know where I belong. I know who I vote for. Okay. I don't know who is going to vote for. But sometimes it becomes so hard. Like it should be a simple thing for us. But our side of the world, you understand? So I'm not ready to endorse anyone right now. But I know who I support. I know who I vote for. Because I believe that this current government, whatever that they've done, we've seen it. So if it's okay for me, I'll vote for them. But if it's not okay for me, I will change them. No one can change. But where I find myself, it will be hard to say I'm going, because I know a couple of people that they've done well for me. Not in this government, the former government. They did something that I was so happy about. But we voted them out. Okay? I've been with them as I'm talking to you. Some of them are using their own money to do some things. I know them. But people think, hey, they voted them out. Okay? So now I'm careful when it comes to politics. I'm careful. I'm very, very careful. And I wish I'll vote for the right one when the time comes.
I think I hold a different view because I mean I stand partially a politician.
Okay.
You understand? Because my wife is a politician. I mean, on the ticket of the NDC, as the, I mean, she'll be contesting. I mean, because she won the primaries and everything. I mean, yesterday I was last Wednesday I was in Sekedi with her. I mean, on political issues. I mean, some donation that she want to do, some pickups donation to the party and all that. So you understand? I mean, from where I stand, it is different. Unless, of course, I mean, anybody who doesn't understand me from where I come from, where I stand, then the person is somebody who just don't want to understand. Because listen, if I was in that position, I think my wife will support me. That's why we are together. You understand? So we help each other to grow. So I mean, when from the day she made her intentions known to me, I supported her from day one. So I have to support her. I've been on platforms performing for her on the NDC campaigns during the primaries and everything, because that's my wife. I mean, if she's bringing something, I mean, she's successful in it, I mean, that's a career. She has businesses that I support even before the political ambitions and whatever it is, and then I still stand the same. So I stand, and then do you think I will have to vote for, if my wife is there, I have to vote for somebody else? I will definitely have to give my time to him, to her, to also go. So, I mean, like I said, my own is different. I stand a different view. I mean, so, and then come to, I mean, the endorsement of the political, I mean, parties. You know, Ghana, we haven't grown that much to come to understand. Listen, we are still find ourselves in that era that people are voting because they found their parents belonging to their party. So whether they are doing something right or not,
they still stick with them.
They still stick with them. You understand? Until we grow away from that, that's when Ghanaians will understand and listen. Artists are doing business, and music and these things, they go hand in hand. So if I'm here and let's say a politician brings money and want to patronize Keche to perform on their platform to entertain their fans, it's a huge money. I mean, any artist at all can tell you, take it as you are going to work. But the lame people out there, once you're on that platform, hey, he belongs to this party, he belongs to. Over the years, we've seen artists go on some platforms, and then, I mean, after that, their career started coming down, and then they are nowhere to be found. You understand? So we are careful. I think, I mean, it is better this year than the previous years, because now I see people, we hear people who were so attached to some particular political parties that now they are talking differently. It's like they feel like there are some things that, I mean, their displeasures and everything they have been expressing it. So meaning, I mean, they now understand that listen, it's not about tribal, whatever it is. It's not about who you belong to. It's not about where you belong to. It's about, I mean, giving it to the people who you believe can take Ghana somewhere. Mind you, everybody will come and they will definitely spend something. I mean, they will have something to do. But then look at the people who are coming to do the work. That will favor you tomorrow. Favor me, create an enabling environment for everybody to be okay. I mean, that's what we look up to. I mean, so we don't disclose them, but definitely we're gonna be out there. But with me, if even I don't disclose it, anybody out there knows where you stand. Yeah, because definitely I will give it to who. I mean, that's my wife, so I have to just do it for her. Yeah.
But you are a duo now, right? You're a group doing music. Don't you think it's going to affect you in a way? You already showing your political support.
No, because I think all those platforms, even during the primaries and all that, Joshua was not part of it. I mean, he was home whilst I was with my wife. I mean, we're out there on platforms performing here and there.
Okay, so it was just Andrew in there.
Yeah, it's me. I mean, if Joshua decided to join me, I mean, it would have been nice, but then it was still okay for me because, listen, I'm sure say if it was him, he would have done the same thing. Not say he would stay back and then allow, I mean, her wife or whatever to just go all by herself and be doing these things. So it hasn't affected Keche in any way. I think we've been on platforms, interviews here and there, and then they do understand.
They do understand.
Oh, but this should be a very simple thing. Every wise person should understand this. It's my wife, okay. So when it comes to Andrew, I support him 100% because that's the wife. She have to do it. So if Andrew don't even do, I'll be like, but Charlie, if your wife, if you do one, you understand. So and everybody out there so like understands that. That's why it's not affecting the group. As I said, I know where I belong. And as I said, I know some people, very close people, former government, NDC government, that they did so much.
Yeah.
I went there, I saw them, they did so much. But still, people were saying that no, what they were doing wasn't.
It's not enough.
Oh yeah, so they have to vote them out. Okay, that's people's opinion. You understand? So as Andrew said, when I come to Andrew's side, you need to understand. Now I think we are growing. Now people begin to understand. You can choose wherever you belong. Then we are good to we are good to go.
Okay, interesting. So let me just push on this question.
Okay.
You know, we've had people complain about the government not recognizing the creatives right here in Ghana.
Yeah.
Do you think the Akufo-Addo government has failed Ghanaians?
In terms of the creative.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes, they have. They have.
Yes.
I think before Joshua, I will let Joshua take that question back.
Okay.
Let me just say this before. We're all here, we witnessed their campaign, promises and all that. At the point they called all the creatives, they had meetings and all that, their needs, what they need, that there's the music industry, the movie industry here and there, what they need, this and that. And then they made promises, which, they haven't fulfilled it. You understand? People are having problems with, recently we're supposed to be in US for our show, but we couldn't have our dates to just renew our visa, so we couldn't go for that event and we lost money. So I think that over the years they will complain of artists always have to just fight through to they get visas and all that. We should create some different avenues for us to just be able to get a simple and where we can come. Nobody turned to all of these things until recently.
Jamaroma made a statement that she's going to.
And I'm like,
What do you think about that initiative?
it is a step in the right direction, but we are almost like five months away from getting to elections.
Elections, yeah.
When is that this thing going to be executed? It's been 7 years and some months now. We can't just have now and start talking about these things. All the time, it makes it look like as if people wait till they know that okay, now ready to say no, we are approaching elections, so let's do these things. Good at the people. And now we see Ghanaians, some of us we easily forget.
Okay.
But like Joshua said earlier, we are learning, we are growing. Now people are having the mindset that like, listen, okay, you're coming to liberty now. They are doing what now? They are doing this now because getting to election. So I don't know, but they failed us. I think we're just hoping to see who comes next and what they do to better the industry.
Okay, interesting. Joshua, do you want to add anything to it?
Yeah, me as I said, there was nothing new. All these things that they're doing is something that we've spoke about it for so many years. Okay. Now look at the movie industry; it's dead. No theaters. Okay, the movie industry, bought too much. Now nothing is working. We the musicians, no investors. When you go to other countries, we have the governors, the minister, they're supporting the creative arts. This year of return, it's happening because of the creative arts. From A to Z, everybody that comes in is, if it's not a footballer, a musician, just name them. They all come because of the creative arts. That's the only thing I would say that indeed they did so well. The NPP government have done so when it comes to the year of return, the beyond the return. But is it benefiting us? No. Still, there was nothing to show. At that time, we were talking about the National Theatre. Well, look at the states now, National Theatre. What do you want to say? You don't know what's happening, okay? But this thing that the woman, is that Akufo-Addo's daughter? And the president's daughter. Okay. It's a good thing. But Chadolo, I did we back. You're complaining, son. Now you don't know what's happening now. So now, if you check the musicians, no one can even boast on like royalties like 20,000 Ghana cedis. So you don't know what's happening. So when it comes to you want to say something?
Yeah, just chipping in something. We've heard they've had a lot of meetings where they call creatives and their managers, and they say some of you don't show up.
Some of us, but people show up.
But why don't you show up?
The thing, no, do you know how many times
our
we've been there?
managers, listen, sometimes maybe we have to be somewhere. Our managers are always there.
But you have no idea. We've been there several times.
So meaning you've been there and it's not been fruitful.
We've been there several times. But when you keep going, saying the same thing, nothing happens, we used to go there and leave something that will bring food on the table. Up to now, tell me the truth. Have you met any artist Like Charlie bro, your royalties fee come with if you get like 10,000 Ghana. No. A whole like South there. A whole Stone Boy, Shatwa, nobody take 10,000 Ghana before. And it's very bad. When it comes to this thing, I become more emotional because I don't know what they're doing from musical to Gamma. I don't know. I don't know. A big shout out to our father, Bessa Simon. Okay, we met him like he's trying to do something, but I don't know what happens there. That's up to now. The government still doesn't support this thing too much. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is.
But from what we hear, it looks like there are some favorites in there. People who get the royalties they're supposed to get. I don't know if you know
As the musicians.
The musicians, yeah.
Name one. Just mention what you know. If you mention, it be like. We talk. We meet. We talk. Who go fit tell me say go Gamro go take 20,000 Ghana? For so many years, we've never taken Keche. Name them hits. You can't even count them.
Yeah.
So many hits. Gamro no give you 500 Ghana. Say. Not 200, 100 Ghana. Never. So someone like me when we do meeting, when we can go there, go do it.
It will be necessary to give you.
You understand?
Yeah.
Unless they give us a very good reason to go there, and I'll be like, okay, I'm coming here because of this. Because when people go, can be like, ah, bro, what's happened for them? They will tell them, but this thing they discussed some 2 years ago. They discussed some a year ago. The same thing. We need change. Something that will draw, something that will make our industry look attractive. So now we bring Nigerians in here and they take money 2 times, 3 times, 4 times the money they give us. And so now, when the promoters they are bringing you to, let's say, abroad, the way they treat you, they don't treat even the Nigerians like that. There is a lot that needs to be done in the industry. Up to now, so promoter will call you and they act like they are doing you a favor. A lot of things are going wrong in the industry, and I don't know who we can be like, hey, enough is enough. Now let's sit down. I need all the stars here. We're going to talk about this. I learned something, I don't know how true is it, that Nigeria, all the big stars, they have a fixed price. You can't just go back, go pay somebody some peanuts. They don't agree. We were in Calabar, and the Nigerian artists came backstage. The reception, bro. And the way they treated some of us. And truly, Nigeria, they're my own first though. Forget where you're coming from. No matter how big you are, they're my own first. Ask yourself, it's the same thing when our brothers come in here. They will worship them. When we are here, some of our artists will go up there and fampo, like Obakra and Waban today. We're here, we saw Sarkodie on stage performing in Nigeria, like Omuni Nipa or Yego, but they know how big Sarkodie is across the globe. They know that he's the biggest thing ever to ever happen in Africa. But Nigeria, they don't give you that reception. You understand?
Yeah.
They are smart enough to understand. They forget everybody. But they carry them. It means they made their industry so attractive that out there today, if Diamond Platform enter here, they see him as superstar.
Yeah.
But when you go there,
But you know, as we're having this conversation, you know, let's talk about social media, the content we put out there, because we are talking about presence and how people recognize us. In the other hand, right in Ghana, we know how creatives are, especially when we are beefing. It's very terrible in Ghana. We see these things on social media, and back there too, they see it. So anytime they come, they're like, okay, this woman is a, you need to know date them, buddy.
But don't you think they also beef?
it's crazy out there.
They also beef. I mean, when you're out there, they also beef. They do it even more than. I mean, they beef. They insult you. They hurt each other.
Andrew, sorry, because you saw Whiskey and Davido recently.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
they do.
it happens.
So it
Ghana
happens
boys,
in
it
the
happens.
industry. That's not to say that, I mean, because it happens in the industry. That's something that happens.
Okay.
Yeah, so we put that one aside. It happens everywhere. Yeah, we're talking about, I mean, the treatment, how things are not done properly here. You understand? I mean, you have people calling you and saying that, oh, you know, we are family and we are every time they are making you family. They are trying to remind you of some things that you can benefit from them because they are in the media space. They are trying to let you understand, oh, let's do this, let's do that all the time. But look at these guys go out on the studio to the studio. I mean, putting money, shoot good videos, expensive videos, try pushing our craft out there. So I think the support needs to come. If it's not coming, I'm sorry.
We don't have one record label.
Sorry,
in
it's
Ghana,
not. There's
one.
not going to be no change. It's going to be
Don't
like
have
this for
the
a
same.
long time.
Okay. Let's still stay in the world of politics, and since you brought in Madame Joanna.
Yeah.
You know, we've had a lot of speculations all over, say, talking about this fraud issue and all that. How true is it? And also, you being a part of her, how did it affect you in a way?
That's not true. That's not true. People talk about, with politics. Once you enter into politics, that they have this thing called propaganda. False ones as that. People come at you, start to dig issues, there's nothing is true. She's not into any fraudulent, activities, whatever it is. I've known her a couple of years now, been married for years now, and she do legit business. And then, when you are in politics, listen, you should expect some of these things. It happens. They go out there and they talk about it, but then is it true? No, it's not true.
Nothing like that.
Somebody will do fraud, we still they work for them.
If
Ghana,
she's a fraud, why hasn't
Ghana, so many people they be witch.
They just want to bring them up.
It be witchcraft. You don't know. The country they inside witchcraft soon.
So, Joshua, now you're giving me a clear idea of who you're voting for this December.
Me?
No, he's just talking because of the topic.
If you did already, we go for talk.
Yeah.
No problem. If you think I will vote for NPP, talk. If you think I will vote for NDC, talk.
Definitely you'll be voting for the NDC. Let's be exact.
No, if you the talk.
Brother and wifey day there, so we need to make sure it comes up.
If you take that one jelly there, you go make mistake.
Okay.
Where my mind dey, my mind dey, you no go fit take anything like me. You no go fit take something small. As I talk, if you move me, bro, we've been voting for the NDC, the NPP, the NDC, the NPP for how many years? You understand? So now as a day, even Andrew, in why be there? But still, we dey talk, we dey talk. Now something for move on to even vote for somebody else aside the wife.
Okay.
So if nothing they move me, I don't go vote. Okay, as I said, I don't want to mention him. I could have mentioned him, but they are my friends, they are my godfathers. That they do so well, they are doing so much for people.
But that's fine if you're mentioning them because you are appreciating them now.
No. You see, as I said, I'm very careful. Where we are now, bro, we are careful. Because we are still young in the game. And we are still good. Our new song, My Father, Fishing King Paruta, is doing so well. Yesterday I was with Stoneball. We did a video and he posted it. Okay. Ask yourself questions. If he belongs here and belongs there, people will still talk about it. So let's just leave it like that. If I enter the vote, it's me alone, I know who to vote for. But for now, vote for somebody who you think say if they can do something nice for you. I believe we've seen the current government what they do. If you think they are good enough to still continue, vote for them. If you think they've not done anything and you want to change it, change them fast. Don't make anybody change your mind. Do it for your own betterment, not be for me. Thank you.
Right. Now let's snap out and move into the entertainment industry. Yeah, we have a award scheme that's been honoring people, celebrating talent and all that. And do you think
Which one?
Oh, we have TGMA, we've had 3 music awards, we can mention a couple of them. Looking at the sequence all these years, do you think they've been fair enough when it comes to awarding creatives in Ghana?
To us?
Yes.
To creatives in general.
Let's start in general, then we break it down to Keche.
Sorry, Andrew, for in general, it's okay. They are still growing. Now, before our setups and when it comes to the children, the promotional strategy and everything, it wasn't like this. But now we see what they put into it, Now, in general, they are doing so well, especially the plants. Now it looks so beautiful. It was like before, like wood. Yeah, now the plants, when you even have it in your house, it looks so nice. Yeah, so for that, general, yeah.
That's good. Now let's talk about the brand.
Yeah, I think, I don't want to go back because over the years we complained a couple of times, but I think I keep saying one thing that, listen, was it the government that woke up one day to just want to, celebrate artists and reward them for their no? It was a private individual that woke up, created their company and decided to just award artists in Ghana. And they've been consistent for years now. You understand? And what does this mean to the artists? People go to the studio, they work, and then at the end of the day, now artists even start working and thinking of awards or, okay, I want this song to win an award. You know what? Because it has become an ISIS on the cake. You understand? You grow up, maybe you give birth, you have kids out there, and you want to show them something that, listen, this is what I got for this. So because the money that you've been taking, you don't see it. I mean, definitely you spend the money on other things, but then the awards are going to be there for a long time. You understand? Since Keche started, I mean, I think we've been deprived. We were deprived of that opportunity, although we had bigger songs that, I mean, were all over the place that we were supposed to win awards, right? But sometimes they mention the categories and then people start shouting Keche and it goes to somebody else. So at the point, I mean, our interest in it, I mean, died off until, I mean, a couple of years, almost like 3 years back. I mean, we won all these awards. I mean, 2 years ago, we won awards, and then from TGMAs, 3 Music, Ghana Music Award, USA, Foresight here and there. I think, I mean, everything has a time, and we are still working. Not for the awards though, but then that one is also, I mean, we have a target for it as well, because at the end of the day, they motivate you, makes you know that, listen, this is what you are doing, and it's been accepted by the people, it's been seen by the people. So, I mean, for now, we won't complain, we're still working to see what, I mean, the pregnant night gives birth to.
What I'll say is, the government need to invest. It's about time. This video I'm doing, I don't know where you guys are going to post it, but I pray it goes viral. The government need to sponsor some of these things, like the Ghana Music Awards, because when they're doing their campaigns, that's when they come to the musicians. They need their support. They need their support. Recently, we saw the vice president with our brother King Paluta. We've seen former President Mahama call the musicians. All right, it's about we need them to invest in, when it comes to Ghana Music, they should have some money down. That every year, this money we are giving you guys to support the Ghana Music Awards. Okay, if you give it to Ghana or you give it to whatever, make everybody know. Say this is the money we give every year. So money for them to support the creative arts. Every year, we need to account for it.
Let me chip in something. The last time I was telling somebody this and that. What if the government comes in one, and now even before the day for the awards, they have a very big dinner for the artists
or concert or show?
No, I mean, I was even talking of dinner. Right? Because we've been playing shows over the years, so I mean, just relax. Dinner, meet the artists, all these big men. The president can be there, people. I mean, greeting people, and then now, whether you have you are a nominee or not, if there, let's say 100 artists, let's say everybody have a medal. Oh, congratulations for the year. I mean, for putting out good music, for the Nobia and Dobia nice. So after one day, they are not even nominated, they don't even win no award. They know that at least over the years, they've been recognized as artists. So awesome. If there's some medal, and some certificate on their man, oh, this is good for you, and you did well over the year, and you go home with it. Nobody's going to complain whether the person won or not.
Then when they go house to, then small envelope, at least 5K. 5,000 now, 2,000, 4,000, 10K.
Over the years, you've done
One
support one craft.
One support, you know.
You understand? Listen, it will bring that, listen, that unity. Okay, this Saturday is TGAs. Okay, this Thursday or Friday, all the artists, invitation, papa, that the dinner is on. Go in there, artists meet up,
we have to see
meeting your colleague artists, Charlie. I mean, meeting, Charlie, collaboration.
You come from the government.
You eating some buffets, whatever it is. After Charlie medals will be about. You get your own, you put it, you go home happy. Do that, and even I'm telling you that if the government is even doing that alone, and they are not even putting that much, the people are not even going to talk. They will appreciate. You understand? Because these people have been doing it privately for years. Just support them. Let these things happen. Let the artists feel like, yo, this is your time in me.
I mean, they do President's Cup for the footballers. They do President Show for the musicians. Have you seen the President Show for any musicians? But when it's D-Day for campaign and everything, they need the musicians to be there and entertain them. I've seen my brother Guru supporting the NPP incoming recently on stage performing and everything. Okay, they need the musicians to support them. more supporting. We need funds in the creative arts. We need it.
So back, let me say, hand go, hand come, something.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting. So I think we've discussed a lot when it comes to the world of politics. This thing ahead. What's your current relationship with Kwame Eugene?
Oh, very.
We are cool.
Very.
We don't have no problem.
I was talking to him 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
2
don't
days
have no
ago. He
problem.
was telling us that he loved our new song with King Khalid.
We don't have no problem at all.
Not at
Oh
all.
no, we don't find
Listen, we don't sleep and wake up with the issues here and there. I mean, it's a part of the industry stuff, whatever it is gone. I mean, we are cool.
When we thank God for his life, when he got his accident, we were at the hospital. Yeah, we went there, you know. So we don't oh no, nothing there.
Nothing
No.
happened. And one of the main man to Shatawali,
Shatawali.
Yeah.
Oh, Shatawali is family.
your family now.
His
Because
family.
you know there was an issue where with the Apuno thing where you guys were ticket stands and all
Oh
that.
no. We don't want it. We
We've
didn't everybody be
been
cool.
family for years now. We've never had any
No, we
problem.
didn't want it. We didn't everybody be cool for the industry inside.
Everybody.
If you only Papi Gojo, we wouldn't be cool.
Why? What has he done to
No,
you?
he'll be witch. He'll be part of the Witchcraft Association.
Why do you call him a witch?
I don't know. Go and watch his videos. You know where I'm coming from.
No, Joshua, you need to tell us if you've been able to break the ice saying Papi Kojo clearly he's a witch.
Somebody where you become the industry
He's
inside.
not a witch. He's a wizard.
He's a
wizard. Let me use the right word.
But what's the
Wizard.
definition of
Witchcraft and wizard, they be family.
What's the benefit of it?
Only your Uncle Bear. Joshua,
So I'm assuming you're
Yeah,
witch.
yeah.
No. Me, I be prophet. So me if I pray, I see witchcraft. I say, Papa, could you be witchcraft? Somebody where through Joy B, you came the industry inside beautifully. You blow. Joy B introduced to Sarkodie until you blow. So your motive be besafo one I ask the there forgot now. Are you not a witch? They've given you this platform. You blow. See the motive you take enter the industry.
But now he
inside.
said he's not going to do music again.
You'll be
He's
with
fulfilled.
that one they lie. You know the records that you do for them. I go studios, go here in songs and things. You have beautiful songs. If you only witch could make this decision, witchcraft. Send this video to him. I say make it come again with that witchcraft comment. Man, I'm not sure Twitter. There to sleep with one of the powerful actresses. Hey,
See, Papa Gojo is not having a problem with Keche.
Okay.
He's having a problem with Joshua.
Okay.
It's not Keche.
So now
It's Joshua.
Aku is out of it. It's just
No, man, he says it all the time.
Mm.
He says it's not with Keche. It is with Joshua.
you be witch.
So whatever is going on between them, I don't know, man.
They should sort themselves out.
I take him there. We pin him.
Wait, pin up. So there's some kind of beef way for sex.
But right, the guys have been nice boy.
Yeah.
I guess swag person.
Mm.
On task. And that one said if be Oba matter.
Obama time.
If you don't make that thing make you can't bore me.
Mm.
And you can't blow the woman way promotes you. You know the way Yvonne Nelson promote Papi for this country inside.
Joshua, how would you fly?
You know the way Yvonne Nelson promote time for.
So are you saying that the woman?
Listen to
Papi
her.
Kojo should
Listen,
turn
I'm
to-
coming.
Okay.
We go down.
Mhm.
See the way Yvonne Nelson promote time for the country inside.
Okay.
When Yvonne the circle they get from one or two. You go do dance challenge.
On that note, now one language,
Period.
woman 1 year, it no be plenty talk. Oh, that's one you know the full basket. Oh, who say love don't cost a thing?
But that's it.
Show me that person, make a slap and make it reset in mind. Oh, so my father,
Oh,
show me favor,
Jesus Christ.
show me dollar, make a treat my baby right. My father,
Oh.
show me favor, show me dollar, make a treat my baby right. Baby, you go chop a love,
Or you want
or
money.
you want money. Baby, you go take it through.
Or you want a
Or you
Jeep.
want a
That's
Jeep.
our new
The
song.
new song. Period. That's a boy.
So we will not stop. We are still doing music. The fans need it. Somebody say you stop, I make it go.
Make it go.
We are still doing it.
Keche is still making.
He said get problem plus me no be Keche. I'm also ready for him.
But you know, Joshua, you mentioned something right here. We never mentioned anybody's name. So the shoddy way Papi Kojo they talking about that Yvonne Nelson.
But if you don't see the Northern part, they do online.
So is it Yvonne Nelson?
But you now we go to somebody doing song. When the person doing song, when there's a woman, that's Yvonne Nelson, then Sarkodie, they have some song back and forth, book matter, song matter. Sarkodie don't do that video. The person go do, who go there, jammy. Now that time, you come in, if your song, if your song, somebody do this song, if your song, so me I will do song, then Stonewall will do dance island for me. Opia you know you shit ni we do nice song. My father, show me favor, show me dollar, make her treat my baby right. People are singing it. You alone. You go do somebody in song, they jamming. No that time, would they never come if your song?
You know
You know witchcraft.
All right. Now let's talk about your song. Right?